So yeah, my name is Patrick Franzen. I am on COPE Council. I'm also Director of Publications for SPIE, the International Society for Optics and Photonics. We are COPE members. We publish in a wide variety of formats, including 14 peer-reviewed journals, as well as ebooks and conference proceedings. So I'm not going to read through the full description, but this is, I guess the baseline for today's discussion is to kind of explore peer review, its role in scholarly publishing, look at different types of peer review, and then kind of discuss and weigh in on some of the challenges we currently face. I don't think it's lost on anyone on the call that this is a very critical step in the scholarly communication process. It's also one that is showing strains of weaknesses, I guess, right? There's a lot of attempts to defraud peer review. There are a lack of resources, huge demand for volunteers and peer reviewers. So hope to just explore those topics a little bit as we move forward. Next slide, please. So just quickly, to kind of set the stage, I just want to provide a very basic definition of peer review. This actually comes from COPE's ethical guidelines for peer reviewers, which is a resource you can find on the COPE website. There's a project underway, or that will start in the near future, where we're going to refresh these guidelines. I think everyone realizes peer review is kind of a dynamic process, and workflows and business processes need to constantly evolve to make sure that it's effective and efficient. But what we're going to be referring to today are reviews provided on manuscript submissions to journals. So it will be a journal-focused discussion. And basically, the goal there is to make sure that, what's being published is trustworthy. Next slide, please. So, we'll jump into questions in a few minutes here, but also just want to look quickly at some common types of peer review. I think everyone on the call will be familiar, hopefully, with all three, but we'll be specifically looking at single-anonymized, double-anonymised, and open peer review. The terminology and the definitions I've actually taken from the new standard terminology for peer review that was published by NISO recently. And obviously, there are other types of peer review in scholarly communications and scholarly publishing, but I think these are probably the predominant forms at the moment.